Hello genies, it is Eunagina here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a little speed build, as you can see, or not so little actually. And as you can also see, we are doing face cam again because some of you guys actually wanted me to do that a few more times on YouTube. So I thought I would just give it a go and do some more face cam. So anyways, this video is a really special video because it is actually a collab build with a really creative simmer, and if you don't know her, you are missing out on something. It is obviously Simproved. So she is definitely one of the most creative simmers that I know of. I think she's probably, in my opinion, the most creative content creator that you can find. She's really good at building. She does some really amazing builds. And as you can see, we're doing a 50-50 challenge, which means she has built half the lot and I have built the other half of the lot. So her half is the first half. So if you have not watched her video yet, you should go over to her channel. Her channel is called Simproved, and watch her video. I will leave a link to her video in the description down below so you can see it. And then you should go watch that one first because that's part one. So that's where she's built whatever you can see already on the lot. So then you can go and watch mine afterwards, but that makes more sense. So you should definitely do that. And if you don't check her out, honestly, you are missing out on something because she is really good at what she does. I love watching her builds, and she does some really crazy things and really creative things. I know I've said that already a few times, but I just can't really emphasize that enough. And she does really big builds as well, which is something that I love doing, but I don't do it very often because they take a lot of time to actually finish. And I just don't feel like I take the time or get the time to finish such massive builds because I wanted to put out daily content from you, for you guys, not from, for you guys. So I don't feel like I get the time to actually make the big builds. So I definitely want to do more of them though. So I was really happy that I got to do a big build with Simproved because it's something that I've missed doing. I actually started my channel by having a vision that I wanted to do weekly speed builds, weekly mega builds, so big builds on a weekly basis, and at the same time have it be have daily videos up, which was a really difficult task. Like I couldn't actually keep up with it, so that's why I've realized I can't really do as many big builds. But I definitely like doing it, and I had a lot of fun doing this. And I've just realized that I haven't actually told you what this build is, other than it's a big build with Simproved. So it is a family ranch, that's what we called it. So basically like a farm kind of thing, only in a more sort of a ranch style, I guess, because I felt like a lot of people had already, or we both felt like a lot of people had already sort of done the Brindleton Bay farm style build. So on this 64 by 64 lot, by the way, so that's where we were also building. A lot of people have already done that and they've already done a pretty good job of it. So we wanted to do something that was slightly different while still making a farm, because I think that fits really well into this world. And it's a really beautiful world, still loving Brindleton Bay a lot. But if you don't have cats and dogs and you can't place it here, I think it will be possible for you to use this house. You will have to replace some windows, probably also some things inside, of course. So there are cats and dogs items, but I guess you can still use the house, but you'll have to do a little bit of work to make it complete. Otherwise, yeah, there'll be some things missing. So I tried to match, of course, her house and the style that she had gone for, and of course using the same wallpapers, etc. That's what the 50-50 challenge is all about. Trying to, one person starts and the other person has to sort of try and fit into that style that the other person did, and it was fun. I've actually I think I've only done the 50-50 challenge where I was the one going first, if I remember correctly, and that's a different type of experience because there you don't have to actually try to fit the other person's style off. building. So that was fun. That was really fun to do. And of course, Simproved is so talented, so it was not like hard to get inspired by what she had done. So I really just picked up, you know, the building tools and started building straight away. I was really excited to build this ranch. And I, of course, did a lot of sort of the same details on my side of the house. Not because I was trying to copy her side, but I felt like the house was quite symmetrical on her side. So I felt like most of the house on my side should also look a little bit symmetrical. So I matched her part, and then I thought the end of the house should maybe look different than her end of the house. So she made like a curved end to it. You'll see it in the screenshots at the end. She made like a curved shape, and I made like a flat facade, and then I made this nice balcony that I really, really like. I think it's very beautiful, with the stairs coming down, and I thought that was a pretty sort of ranch style thing, and I thought it looked really pretty. I really like how this end of the house as well turned out. I also really liked her end of the house, so I had to try and find something that was not the same but still looked really nice, and I think it worked out pretty well. So I wouldn't mind a balcony like that. It looks really nice. I haven't actually decorated much on it. I felt like it looked nicer empty, but if you guys want to like have some gameplay on the balcony, of course you can add some items to it. But otherwise there's a really big garden where you can spend some time as well. So I've made sure there is that, of course. And I also just wanted to say in regards to screenshots at the end, I just told you that I'll be showing her side of the house as well. I will show pictures of everything in the house, including her whatever rooms she did. You can see on videos which rooms and which parts of the house that I built myself. But in the final screenshots, I thought it was better to include everything that we had both done, so you can see the complete product at the end. Also because mine is number 2. I'm not sure if she's doing the same thing. I do think she also shows my part in the end of her video. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. So we're just going to finish up the details on the outer shell of the house. I'm just still trying to, you know, copy or whatever you want to say, like do the same things that she has done on most parts of my house. So what's mostly different is the facade on one end, and then of course the rooms inside, and then my part of the garden. That is the things that are different on my side, of course. And I just realized while looking at this video that I actually forgot to take a screenshot of the inside of the stables. But I guess you'll be seeing that in her part anyway. So if you want to see the inside of the stables that she built, you should definitely check that out. But I'm guessing that you have already watched her video anyway, because it's part 1, so you should. That will make the most sense. So yeah, I think we're almost done with the outside of this house. I do change up the facade quite a bit here. I do think I do some of it off video. Sometimes I have a thing where I feel a little bit stressed when I'm recording what I'm building and my mind doesn't really work. So sometimes I just sort of have to stop recording and try out a few things for me to not feel like I have to do it in a certain tempo. So sometimes it can be really slow and just trying a lot of different things and it doesn't work for video. Of course, I could just edit that out, but the thing is, I don't know, I just feel stressed sometimes. So that's why I just end the recording and say, okay, just work on this for a moment, make it look good, and then you can start recording again. So I think I did cut out a little bit, or there is a little bit missing there of the facade, but it generally looks pretty much like this. I just changed a few things and you will see it in the final pictures if anything has been changed. And of course I am also adding some pretty greenery to the garden because that's important, obviously. I do cut out some of the landscaping because this would be a really long video if I didn't. So it's already slightly long, like it's not super long because I've sped it up more than usual. Than what I usually do for my videos because I don't know, I had to, otherwise it would be super long. It was actually upwards to I think 40-45 minutes, where it was already sped up a little more than usual. So I had to do quite a bit more than usual. I hope the speed is okay for you guys and it's not too much. I know a lot of simmers actually use more speed than I usually do in my speed builds. I like to slow it down just a little bit more so you guys can see properly what's happening. But I did think for this one I wanted to speed it up a little bit because I don't want to make it in 2 parts. It's already got 1 part on Simproved side, and I didn't want mine to be in 2 parts. Then there would be 3 parts in total, and it's just too much. I mean, a lot of people can't even be bothered to watch so many parts, so I didn't think that was a good idea. So here I'm just going to build a little bit of an outhouse or whatever. I'm not sure what you actually call this, like a sun house or like a greenhouse. I guess it's a greenhouse, but it's not really a place where they grow a lot of plants. They do have plants in there, but it's mostly a place that they've converted to like a place that you sit and enjoy some coffee, or, you know, having a nice evening or night or morning or whatever you want. You may have some breakfast here. I don't know. I can imagine a lot of nice times happening inside this house. So I'm going to be making the inside of this greenhouse like a very white and bright and pretty chic, shabby chic kind of style, and I really like it. I think it turned out really pretty, and I would love to have a place like this myself in a garden. If I had a big enough garden for something like this, I would love to have it. I would be there all the time, eating breakfast or having evening coffee or whatever. I would really enjoy that a lot. So yeah. And of course adding some greenery around it, making it look nice and natural, and I just really like this garden. It feels very lush. There's a lot of sort of wild growth going on, and then there's of course also some controlled areas where they make sure they mow the lawn and all of that, but we also have just like places where everything is growing wild, in whatever way they want. Or it wants, whatever. And I'm absolutely obsessed with that tree that I just used still. I think it's one of the prettiest trees that they have introduced in The Sims. It came with the Cats and Dogs expansion. I think it's a really nice tree. I know I'm just commenting on a tree right now, but I just feel like it's my favorite tree. I love it. I love it, guys. I think it's so pretty, and I love the flowers on it. I especially like the swatch that I've used here that has both green and white, not the full white, but not the full green. I just think it's really nice, and it looks very, very beautiful. And yeah, I love this place though. Look at it. It just feels so cozy. It really does. I absolutely adore it. So we also have like a lake here. She started her part of the lake, and I thought, or pond, perhaps you would call it. I don't know if it's too big to be a pond. Would you say it's too big to be a pond? Would it be a lake? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. She did her part and I just extended it a little bit. She had made like a flat corner or a flat part of it, so that sort of went up against my side of the lot. So I thought I would expand it a little bit towards the greenhouse, and yeah, that's what I did. And again, using the same style as her, placing some fences around the place like she's done, and some lamp posts and such to make it look nice and cozy or whatever. I don't really know. It doesn't really look cozy, it just looks nice, I guess. So yeah, I like it. And I actually wanted a little area there where I was just placing lamp posts before, like facing the lake or the pond. I wanted to have a nice area with a lot of sort of benches and just a nice sitting area. I do think I placed some benches there, but it wasn't really the area that I was thinking I would make, mostly because there wasn't room in the end, so I ran out of room. But it's okay. I think it turned out nice anyway, and we've got plenty of room to sit anyway on this lot inside here, in the garden, etc. So we've got plenty of space. I am obsessed with sizing down things to make it look like coffee tables. So that's what I've done here. I do believe that is a dining table I've sized down once and then twice and placed it underneath. I kind of like this table arrangement thing. It looks really, really pretty, and I think it's really nice. And here I was just using the painting that comes with the vampire pack as a frame for a mirror. I thought that would look really, really nice. Or I've done that before. It does look really, really nice. I love using that detail, and I thought it kind of fit into this whole shabby chic style I'm using in here. Well, I don't know if it's really shabby chic. It's more like country style. I don't know what to call this style. I'm kind of bad with these things anyway. But I think it's super cozy in here. I really like this place. I did remember myself using the dining chair that comes with cats and dogs as well. There's like a white swatch to it, and the paint has come off a little bit. I think that was the one I was thinking about when I said shabby chic. But apparently I didn't use that. I just remembered that. Anyways, we also place a lot of plants in here, as you can see, and right now I've only placed some on the walls, but we will also have some placed near the windows. And I'm going to be using a bunch of plants, like outdoor plants, and then placing them in pots. You can also see I sized down my favorite tree and put it there, so I am going to raise it up so that it stands inside like a pot. And I really love that detail. I think that's a really good idea. I've used it a couple of times before, and it just sort of, I like to have these natural plants in pots rather than the potted plants that you can buy, or like flower arrangements that you can buy from the buy mode. I think it looks really pretty, and yeah, so I did that. And then of course some nice shabby looking woodwork on the inside, even though you can't see that much of it because mostly it's just windows. But that's all good, that's all good. I'm also going to be making a little bit of a coffee making area, because I thought this would be a place where they would make coffee, as I also said a little earlier. I do think I placed a tea machine instead, but you know, whatever. You can replace it with coffee, or you can just have your Sims have a lot of nice tea here in the garden. Maybe they're growing tea leaves or something. I don't know. They'll make their own tea. And oh my goodness, my lips are super dry. So yeah. And also placing some mats for the pets to sleep in, and some food bowls, because I thought if the owners are out here, they will probably, the pets will probably hang out in this place as well once in a while. And we got ourselves a little cat scratchy climby thingy that I forgot what's called. And yeah, I still kind of feel like the mats that came with cats and dogs, like the beds, I keep calling them mats because they're more like mats than beds. That's the thing. That's what I'm not too happy about. I feel like the animals need some nicer places to sleep. It looks not too comfortable. It's basically just like a piece of cloth on the floor. So I don't know. It would have been nicer if it was a nice comfy bed, like it has been in The Sims 3 and in The Sims 2. So I just thought it was kind of a weird choice that they made it like this time, when the other times, the other games, they had made it actually nice and comfortable. But you know, whatever. Anyways, this is the formal dining room. So in this house, Simproved has already created a little corner where there is like a dining table, I think for 4 or 6 people, I believe. But it's more sort of informal. It's inside the living room. It's like an open plan with the living room. So I thought in a big house like this, you could definitely have a formal dining room as well. So that's what I also put here. And I think it looks really pretty. I quite like this grey theme, a little bit of a grey theme going on in here, which I'm also going to be continuing in another bedroom on this floor. That is the only bedroom that will be here on the bottom floor, and on the upper floor we've got a few more bedrooms. So Simproved already made the master bedroom on her part, and then she made a couple of children's bedrooms and then a guest bedroom, I think she meant it to be, if I remember correctly. So yeah, she made that, and then I made one more kids bedroom, I think. did I? Or did I not? I think I made another kid's bedroom. We'll see a little later. and then a toddler's bedroom. And then I made a sort of adult child bedroom. So that's the one that's at the lower floor here. And this is a sauna, by the way. I'm just talking about something else. But that's the adult child's bedroom is the one that is on the lower floor. And I thought it would just be someone who's like grown up. Maybe they're a young adult by now, and they've just grown up to young adult and they're still living at home. They're maybe just trying to get established with their lives before they move out. Since there's so much space in the house, there isn't really any particular need for them to move out immediately. So that's why they're still there. So that's what I made, and it's also got this grey theme. I think that's where it came from. That's what I'm going to be doing now. But now that I'm done talking about this bedroom, I will go and talk about the sauna that I just made that we are no longer seeing. So that's good timing, or not. But anyways, the sauna I thought was a really nice idea. I kind of like the idea of having a sauna in a house like this. I don't know why. I feel like, I don't know, it's probably a cold place. I feel like the style of building that this is looks like something that will be in a place that can be cold. Not necessarily cold all year round, but sometimes cold. So like having a sauna and an indoor pool would be a really nice thing. And it's such a massive house that it just makes sense that you can have something like that. I know it's super luxurious, but you know, if you have a house like this, then why not? Why not? That's what I thought. I think it's really nice. I wouldn't mind having that. Although saunas I'm not good at. I feel really dizzy when I'm inside a sauna. It's too hot for me. It's really, really hot. I've tried a few times, but I feel faint. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. So that's not my thing, but I do like making saunas. I think they are really nice. I like the concept of them. I just don't like being in them. But anyways, that was the not teen bedroom, but grown-up child bedroom. And this is the biggest bathroom on the lower floor. And I thought that bathroom is what you'll use after you've been in the pool, indoor pool and sauna. And also, of course, the bathroom that the adult child will be using. I feel like it sounds weird to say adult child, but I guess that is how you would refer to someone's child who is now an adult. I don't know, whatever. But that's where she or he will be going to use the bathroom, I guess, in this one, and have showers, etc. So yeah. Nice bathtub and everything. This place is super luxurious. I didn't actually mean for this to be a luxury house. I don't know if I would really call it like a luxury house. I mean, obviously it is luxurious because it's so big and it's got a lot of features. But it's not like, I guess I'm like comparing it to maybe celebrity mansions or something like that. That's luxury. This is not like over the board luxury. It is luxurious because it's just big and you've got a lot of things such as saunas that a lot of normal people probably don't, except if you're in Finland. I guess then it's probably pretty normal as far as I can understand. But anyways, never mind. So this is the toddler bedroom that I made. And I think it's really cute. I did try to make it in a way that it would sort of fit any gender that you want. So I went for mostly a green and red theme. I did want that bookshelf there to be red, not actually Bordeaux, kind of pinky-ish. So that was what I was going for, but nonetheless, it wasn't. But that's okay. So we've got like a red-ish green theme going on in there, and I thought that was nice. So I think you can have a boy or a girl in there without it looking too gendered or anything like that. So this is just like a playroom. I thought that would be a nice idea because we have so many rooms in this house that I thought it would be enough with the bedrooms. Like we already have so many bedrooms that I do believe you can fit in easily or add a little more, I think. 8 Sims in this household, and there's also room for pets. and pets take up space in a household as well. So technically you wouldn't even have 8 Sims in here if you have pets in here. So yeah, I thought enough bedrooms, and I didn't know what else to do. So I thought there are kids in this house, so I thought it would be a nice idea to have a room just to have all their toys, because their bedrooms are not particularly big. So I thought it would be nice that they could just throw some of their toys in there, because they don't have much room in their own bedroom. So I don't think I actually made a children's bedroom. That's why I was a little uncertain. I don't think I actually made a children's bedroom. I think I just made the playroom. And then we've got this master office, or whatever you want to call it, just office, I think, not really master office. The reason I was saying that is because I tried to actually fit the color scheme of the master bedroom that Simproved has made. So she made mostly like a white and minty green theme. I don't know why that word just got lost somewhere. But she had like a white and minty green theme inside the master bedroom. And I thought, whoever is using this will be someone who is sleeping in the master bedroom, so maybe that's the color scheme that they like. So I thought we would make the office similar in colors. I feel like it's a little bit feminine, in a very, very nice and light way. It's not so feminine that a man wouldn't be able to use it, or, you know, yeah. I don't think so, at least. I think it's really nice. I think it's very pretty, and I kind of like this combination of mint green and white. It just feels very fresh and refreshing. And then we've got this massive door, well, not really massive, but big door, leading out to a very big balcony that has a wonderful view. I think I include a screenshot at the end of the view of the balcony. I'm pretty sure I do. So you can see how it looks from the balcony. It looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. This room is another game room, I guess, like similar to the children's, but this is for the adults. So in here we've got a chess table, we've got a little sort of relaxing area where you can have a glass of whiskey or wine or coffee or whatever you want. And then we've got a foosball table and, you know, all of that. So I thought it was a really nice idea. I kind of liked it, and I think it turned out really cozy. So yeah, that was the last room of the build. So we are off to the screenshots now, as you can see, and I will speak to you on the other side of the screenshots. and welcome back from the screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this Collab build as much as I did. I really enjoyed it. So do remember, if you haven't already done it, do remember to go to Simproved channels because there is really no reason why you wouldn't. You're missing out if you're not going to a channel. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the screenshots and I hope you enjoyed this build. I have uploaded it on my gallery already, so you can actually go and download it if you want to play with it. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day and see you soon.